Hello everyone, Fotis here. So last time we solved the problem, we solved the quest with the sea hag. She wanted some sand for some ritual for a goddess, whatever. I have already forgotten. But anyway, she was happy about that, and now she wants to follow our party. I accepted. I dropped that female cleric I had, and I took her on. She's undead. She's an undead druid. I haven't leveled her up. I just came back to the cabin and gave him gave her some equipment. Might be a bit too loud, I think. What am I doing?
I'm listening.
Yeah, that's too loud.
Well, go ahead.
Alright. So, yeah.
What was that?
And the druid, she hug. I took a look at her spells. She has healing spells, and I think she gets a lot of summons from what I see. We lose some utility from the cleric. But the cleric, I had a feeling that from her stats and her limited amount of spells, he had some good utility, but the hag, I think, has all the cleric spells anyway. It's just that the buffs, to be honest, I don't care that much because they don't last too long. The only thing I wanted from the cleric the most was, you know, counters to like things like silence that the druid can't cast, or you know, counters to confusion and stuff like that. That the hag doesn't seem to have. I mean, she has this. Cannot be interrupted by damage, immune to depressive. This is fantastic. But it's an elevated spell and it's only once per day, because I have just one spell for elevated. But she has other stuff. She has a lot of summons, which are powerful in this game from what I've seen. She has charm, she has stuff like that. She has all the healing. And she has good stats except for her miserable physique. That's a problem. But intelligence and focus are top notch. They're a bit, maybe they are a bit saturated now because of the items, yeah. Yeah, but she has good stats. Kinda good stats, to be honest. Kinda good stats. Why does she have so much focus? Oh. It's from all the equipment, okay. Okay. It is what it is. I like her, so I will go with her. And she has more slots than a cleric, that's a plus. Let's level her up. She's undead, what's not to like? The grandma. She's gonna be... I don't think learning and research is useful for druid. She can't scribe scrolls. Ah, scrolls and recipes. My character can't do that. He has like high learning. She doesn't need to invest in this. And so far I haven't found the need to cast from scrolls. Scrolls can then be cast on or recorded in the spellbooks. She can scribe into a spellbook. I rather sell the scrolls rather than cast them because they're worth a lot of money. Yeah. If I was to do that, I would do that with my Spellweaver.
Speak your mind.
So yeah,
Yes. What is it?
we'll go with brewing. Brewing, on the other hand, I'm not doing anything. I just have I have brewed some potions that I haven't even used. I think I have only used one potion so far in the whole game. But anyway, it fits her arc. Like, she's a druid, she should know about alchemy, and that's that. Curses, we need that. Dream is the same as Prey, from what I can tell. It's like a cleric. It's like a different version of a cleric. Only she can't wear heavy armor. The rest are the same. Let's get this out of the way. And all to curses now. Abolish curses. And the rest is irrelevant. I wonder if these skills max out at 15 like weapons do.
What do
I
you
think
need?
we'll find out soon. Let's
What was that?
spells. She has Serenity. This is nice. Quickened, chance to dodge, movement speed, summon rats, and wasp assault. The healing is very important. This for 13 turns. Chance to dodge is nice. Movement speed increase. I don't see how that would be useful. It's not attack speed, it's movement speed. Let's have a dodge. Would I ever cast it? Let's have a dodge. Let's have a, what's it called? For escape or something like that, maybe. Yeah. Let's have one of those. Removes pacified is nice. Keep a couple of spiders and another healing. Then we're done. We'll cover. The scorpion summons 2 eggs that hatch after 1 turn. Summoning a dire scorpion for 6 turns. It's nice, but it needs a turn to... it's not instant. Maybe I should just go for the spiders and have another ranged attack here, yeah. I don't like the time it takes to hatch the scorpion. I like instant summons. Are we good here? Yes. Let's go level 2. we have the stun. Entangle. Entangle is nice. And the rest. Immobilized is nice. The rest, summons. Steady. Chance to dodge, movement speed. Inflicts pacified and panic. She has a pacify, but level 3. The cleric had one level 1, I think. Pacify and panic. 8 turns. Yeah, why not? Let's have a boar. This is a blind. Blind a distraction. Oh, we have healing mist too. Have one blind. The healing mist is nice. There you go. This is another healing. Summon Lurker for 5 turns. Have a summon and a nice buff. Enemy to friend. This is a charm, I think. This is nice. This is nice as well. Summons a dome of gale force winds to shield an area from ranged attacks. Any ranged attacks made against friendly target inside the dome gain an increased chance to miss. Additionally, all hostile creatures that enter the dome gain slowed. This is nice. Yeah, all three of them are very nice, I think. The truth is... Oh... Inflicts pacified and asleep. We have another pacify. What is it? So yeah, we have another one. So even though this is nice... Ah, this is AoE though, huh? Inside the area of effect, this is AoE. All three are bangers here. Ah, it's elevated, that's why. What should I choose? I always liked charm. Let's go with charm. Soothing Tides, Funeral Aura. This is very nice. Removes all of these conditions. Or we go for a summon. I will go with Soothing Tides. It's should I though? I could just heal them. Let's go for the summon. To the rescue. What is this? A summon can call out for help. Cards anticipate to the target. For help to the creatures they previously summoned. It's to buff the summons. Summons 1 dire wolves for 8 turns. Let's have... what is it? Oh. It's an AoE. The caster sends forth a wave of crystal clear enchanted water in a straight line. This could help various problems. Maybe we should go with this, huh? Let's take the summon. Alright, is that all? Does her stuff give her any summons or something? Mental growth, natural instinct. I don't remember what those do. Healing. Oh. It's for buffing the summons. No, this spell imbues allied creatures in the targeted area. It's not for summons, it's for everyone. Okay, this is a nice buff. We have some healing. Where did I get the summon wolf from? This gives divine aid, icicle lance. From here. I don't know why they. How did I get this? I don't. Summon wolf. Alright, I think we're done here.
Don't you have another lick, Spittle?
With him, everything is covered. Dissolving. Actually, weapon damage dealt decreased by 50. This is a nice debuff. Let's keep it. So far, I think Spellweavers are the best casters all around. What's this? Twisted crpg. The caster, what is this? All party members in the target area revived. Oh, at 75% health and gain strength and indomitable. The caster takes damage equal to 80% of their health as the spell takes effect. Allies are resurrected even if the caster dies in the process, lol. Alright.
What?
Yes.
I think we're good.
Whatever you say.
Let's rest. And so, oh, let's talk to
Yes.
her.
What is it?
What can I help you with, my boy? Tell me something about yourself. Where are you from? If you mean the place of my birth, it is of no importance. My home was the rolling deck of a ship, atop the barrels and crates of merchants' wagon upon a road, trail or path. In short, the world. So you're a strong and independent woman, eh? What do you want to... or you were, because she's undead. What do you want to be called a Sea-Hag? Surely that can't be your given name. My real name has been lost in the morning fog that rolls in off the sea. Now I prefer my new name, since it best represents my nature, and it discomfits the weak-minded. But how did you come to be called the Sea-Hag? The same way I came to Ser Omerinon. I drowned in an incident I cannot recall. Is he a god? Omerinon. So she drowned, and she can't recall it. I suppose the terror drove it from my mind, or perhaps my death did. I drowned, and the great god of the sea took pity upon me. Though he did not return breath to my lungs, he restored a kind of life to my battered limbs, and his waves deposited me safely ashore. Now this is a little nice exposition, like the amount I like in this game, and this is similar to Baldur's Gate as well, that it's something that I like. There are no huge texts to read. There is text, but just enough. It doesn't overwhelms you, it doesn't get boring, and it's nice exposition. You see, like when I saw first the name, okay, I made the assumption that it was a god, but in a little paragraph, she tells you that she's the god of the sea. Very nice. Not pages upon pages upon pages for exposition. Do you have any useful skills? As you know, I'm a druid, which means I'm a healer, and have other skills and spellcraft I have learned thanks to my close connection with nature. Though my powerful affiliation for the sea has set me apart somewhat from my druid brothers and sisters. One thing that is out of context, like, not out of, it doesn't make a lot of sense. She's undead, so who knows how old she is? And she's a druid. And she's only level 10. And she's like similar in power to my party, like my guy. My guy was a few days or a few months ago, I don't know how much in-game time has passed. He was a simple servant. He was serving drinks for royalty. And now he's trying to learn spells and stuff like that, okay? He's same level as an undead Sea-Hag druid. This is kinda... It's not as fucked up as in Baldur's Gate 3, but anyway, that's another story. What do you seek, Sea-Hag? I'm a servant of Omerinon, god of the sea. His chief servant, in fact. And his chief servant. And she's only level 10. Good luck with that. Shortly after arriving for that odious duty at the Valley of Mourning Woods, I had a vision. A man on the deck of a storm-tossed ship. A great change is coming, a shift in the order of things in Yerengal, and this person is at the nexus of that change. It's that me, the man on the deck of a storm-tossed ship. That person is me, of course. Sea voyage, that sounds exciting. I am the chosen one. Okay, this is funny. This is nice. That's a nice touch here. It's like an inside joke because, goddamn, in every game we have to be the chosen one. This is a nice one. That person is me, of course. Yes. Omerion sent me to watch and to learn. Nice one. And to aid you, it seems right. Okay. I have some questions about the gods. Of course, what would you like to know? Tell me about Omerion. Omerion is the god of all things marine. the ocean and its creatures, storms and ships. As you know, I am his servant. Possibly his only servant on land. His ways are cryptic, even more than is usual for a deity. Is it deity or deity? Deity. Deity. I myself am often baffled as to what he might wish from me. He is also a close ally of the great Elindria. I believe that to be the reason why I heard her call to make my offering. Okay, that makes sense. Anything else? Can you tell me about Zoria? Zoria and her twin sister were once the goddesses of Yarengal's two moons. Of course, my cleric that I had in my party previously didn't know any of this shit, even though she's well versed in theology. She's a cleric after all. Didn't know any of this shit, but the Sihag knows. Zoria and her twin sister were one of the goddesses of Yarengal's two moons. But when her sister was slain in a conflict among the gods, Zoria fell from true divinity. Ah, that's why someone said it's a minor divinity. Now she is known as the goddess of night. Her worshippers believe if she is restored to her former power, she will return peace and justice to the land. Ah, so the necromancer, the cultists are good after all. Over the decades, Zoria's adherents had dwindled to a fringe cult, but now I understand they are increasing in number once more. Ah, they have good intentions though. if their goddess ascends again, she will return peace and justice. There you go. We should side with them instead of those pricks in that city that murdered my father. Anything else? What do you know about Zornilsa? I don't remember who that is. Zornilsa. You have probably heard Zornilsa referred to as the goddess of greed. Yes, of course I have. Her will is to tempt people into wicked and selfish acts. So she's like the devil. From a merchant who dodges his taxes to a bandit killing people for coin. Recent events in Isometric lead me to believe she's exerting a more direct influence on this realm than it's typical. It's the Satan. It's a female Satan. That's all I wanted to know about the gods for now. Good. Ah, you see, 3 gods. That's done. Not 25 gods. I mean, there might be more gods in this universe, I don't know, but at least the exposition is for the 3 gods that are involved in our story and what we care about. That's what I like. Tell me what I care about. Don't tell me 1 million other things. But it's world building. Ah, fuck that. Can we talk about your undead nature? If we must. How did you end up in your present? I think she told me already. Dear God. I drowned, I deduced that I suffered an accident at sea, but of my actual life before the accident I remember nothing. Oh. Ah, that's why. How long ago? How long have you been undead? Why are you so... Why do you suck so much at spellcasting? I awoke upon a deserted strand, wrapped in seaweed, as if in a blanket against the wind. I sensed I had been changed. Unfortunately, it was not in Omeirenon's power to grant me life, or at least I assume it's not. But how can something like... Here we need another option. Say nothing. 3. Say nothing or move on. I wouldn't say either of these things in real life. But how can something like you serve nature at all? It's unnatural. Well said. One could while away a lifetime questioning the motives of the gods, but surely there are better, if not more, futile ways to pass the time. There must be some advantages to your altered being. Yes, I am resistant to all magics attacking the mind. Very nice. That one more reason why I took her. Such as spells of charm or confusion. I also cannot be poisoned. Nice. And the slash of a blade is much less troublesome than to a living person. I shouldn't mind this new form so much if insects weren't so determined to nest about my person. So even if she dies, I guess she doesn't need to be resurrected, like what was the name of that character in Pathfinder? An undead elf inquisitor. Not Zahira, what was her name? I don't remember. That was very convenient. She just she died a million times when I was playing that game, and every after battle she would rise up, no problems. There must be some advantage. Okay, we talked about that. I have decided I can't abide your existence. Defend yourself. Crazy. Something else. Alright. Alright, that's all. Alright, let's go. This side quest is direct. This one is directly connected to the main quest. Oh, not directly, but I found him during a quest. He was out of his mind, but I don't know. I will return there. We'll see. I will visit him again. This I can't progress for now. Oh, there's another side quest though. This is connected to the main quest. After saving him, Otto sent me to retrieve a magic stone and an ancient book from the remaining bandits, which might provide a solution to the mercenaries' ailment, which is the main quest right now. He mentioned hearing them talk about moving to the southwest of Winter's Grove. That's where we'll go. Southwest of Winter Grove. This looks to me like Moonstone Clearing. Let's go there.
Of course.
By steel and stone!
Enemies have spawned here. Have cleared this map. I have been through this map multiple times. And I think I see a pattern. When I see mobs respawn, I don't know if it's the case, I don't know if I'm correct, but I have noticed that when let's say a quest takes part in a map you have already cleared and it progresses to a next stage or something, I think new mobs respawn in that area, even if you have previously cleared it.
I'm listening. As you say.
They don't drop loot, these ones. We can farm some XP. Oh, there's some dead bodies. I thought I have cleared these ones. I remember those bodies here. There's a tree. More mobs are always welcome, even if they have they give minimal XP. I won't say no. Where are they? Oh. A boar.
Even the mightiest fall!
Nice.
You're in charge.
I am in charge,
Go
yes.
ahead. Aye. Taste steel!
No need for magic, trash bombs. Bandits. These are the guys we are looking for, I think. Let's approach them from this angle. We are looking for bandits, so they must be them. Right. let's...
What do you need?
should I buff?
You're in charge.
Who in the name of Hrothgar are you supposed to be? Just some traveler passing by, how about you? I wouldn't take Hrothgar's name in vain if I were you. The devil god's attention comes at a steep price. Let's go with this. I'll say whatever I done well, please, Milkshop. You should leave before you get any more offended. Before I go, I don't suppose you recently took a book and the stone from Otto, did you? Huh. Well, I think I saw a book in the fire over there, after I threw it in. Motherfucker. The damn thing was worthless, and there's a pretty rock in my pocket, which is where it's going. Oh my god, I just woke up and my ability to read is even is worse than usual. There, I found the word I was looking for at least. Which is where it's going to stay until we find a buyer. You burned the book? That's not good. I'm still going to need the stone though. Well, unfortunately for you, we need it more. I suggest you leave. Listen, what if I told you that stone is cursed? Anyone who possesses it for more than a few hours begins to take ill. Very, very ill. I know you saw Stefan and Otto down in the cave. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This thing is what caused all those oozing boils? Take it, get it away from me. Right, that's done. I've retrieved the magical stone from the bandage, but not the book. I don't think Otto will be able to brew the antidote.
Whatever you say.
So they burned the stupid book, huh?
What do you
Bandit?
need?
Leader.
Can I help you?
They have good armors. Maybe I should kill them and take their stuff.
I go.
I don't think it's just chainmail armor. Let's
I'm
explore the
listening.
map a bit. Maybe there are more mods,
Hi.
mobs to clear out.
Can I help you?
Ah, yeah, I remember these guys.
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
Go ahead. By steel and stone.
Yes.
Well,
What was that? Of course.
take it.
Whatever you say.
Alright. All good.
As you say.
So what else? Can I do anything else? The book. We lost the book. Do I have any other quests I can do before I go back? Okay. 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 No. Um... Am I supposed to go back now? I don't know. Let's go. Let's go and see what Otto has to say. I have some good news and some bad news. Oh no, but I'm sure it's alright. Do you have the stone? Tragically, the bandits were long gone. Perhaps they traveled to the past? I do, but not the book. Isn't the book more important? I have the stone, but unfortunately the bandits burned the book in a campfire, so all knowledge of the antidote is lost. Wonderful. What? Well, truly wonderful. I may not have to be in this damp cave much longer. She will not die soon. The chaotic stupidity goes on, I see. Wonderful? I mean, terrible. What the hell? Almost the worst thing that could have happened? What is wrong with Otto? Is there something is going on? He says wonderful at first. Could we get to the part where you'll tell me what the silver lining is? Because without the recipe for that antidote, I believe you and your friends may not last the night. But you forget, the stone might let us travel through time and fix this whole problem. We could go back to this cave, back when the cultists were still here and making antidotes for their poison and retrieve some samples. Then we wouldn't even have to brew it ourselves, it just... Only might... This sounds like an exciting plan, I'm all for it. Why does it seem like the next thing you're about to say is going to be something I don't want to hear? Well, you see, there's a bit of a problem. I'm sure I know how to activate this rune, but there's a catch. This stone seems to have a minor curse on it. Sometimes the ancients would curse the things like this as a way to teach a lesson. It's easy enough to travel to the past with it, but to get back to the present, well, there's no escaping the ravages of time. I believe if we tried, any magical object not greater than the size of this stone would be destroyed in the process. Any magical object not greater than the size of the stone. So any magical object smaller would be okay. Not greater is small. I don't. I'm confused. Including the magical antidotes and any magical trinkets you brought with you. Yes. What? Any magical object not bigger than the size of the stone. So any small magical items would be destroyed, eh? Thankfully the magical field is small enough that larger equipment should be safe. So what do we do about the curse on the stone? It seems visiting the past is useless if the antidotes are destroyed on the way back. I'm sure we will figure out a solution once we get there. And if you are worried about your magical equipment, just place it in the crate here before we leave. I'm sure Stefan will guard it with his life, for however much longer that lasts. Remind me again, which of my items should I be leaving behind? It would be wise to stash your magical trinkets into our crate. Rings and earrings, bracelets, pendants, that sort of thing. Oh, how about gloves and stuff like that? I don't think so. Only amulets, rings, earrings, bracelets, amulets. Your weapons and armor should be safe to carry into the past, however, so are all your potions without magical properties. Oh, I don't like this. Give me a moment to think this over. Perfect. Take all the time you need, so long as it's not more than a few minutes, because I think my intentions may be dissolving.
I go.
God damn it. Upon returning to Otto, he informed me that he could use a magical stone I acquired from the bandits to travel back in time. Maybe there we could find a proper antidote for Stefan and his mercenaries. He warned me, however, that the stone is cursed and would destroy any of my smaller magical items. Otto offered me to store any such items in the crate before traveling. Stefan will look after them while we are gone. What if Stefan decides... Oh, Stefan is ill. Can't go anywhere. I was thinking about going to my cabin and storing my items there. I don't trust these dudes here, but on the other hand, Stefan seems trustworthy. I don't know why, but fine, we'll do it.
Yes?
I'm listening.
Good luck remembering who was using what. We have to re-equip all that shit. How about belts? How about belts? Rings, bracelets, and pendants.
Well,
Speak your mind.
What was that?
Go ahead. As you say.
What is your wish?
So are we good?
Beer would be nice. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Don't you have another lick, Spittle?
Okay. How about this kind of items? Let's go with what the game is suggesting.
What do you need?
Let's go with only bracelets, rings and earrings and trinkets and stuff like that. Alright, let's make a hard save. Let's go.
Whatever you say.
We're ready, let's go. Wonderful. Now if I have this correct, all I need to do is trace the lines of the rune with my finger just so and... To be honest, in real life I wouldn't do it if I were in their shoes, in my party's shoes. My mission was to find them, to find what happened to this mercenary company, to this mercenary party here. My mission was not to help them solve their issues. I should just return to my employer, let's say, and inform him of what happened. Haven't even agreed to a payment for the extra work. But something went wrong, of course. The stone is cursed by Zoria herself. What now? Yeah, I kind of figured something terrible would happen, based on what you said about it being dangerous. The ravages of time and all of that. Fucking hell. Find the antidote. Oh. Oh, he turned into a monster. Fantastic. Less a Zoria moon horror.
I'm listening.
Time stone. Well, hello.
Go ahead. I go.
What is your... Off I go.
Yeah, that's why I brought the thief closer. I thought, and the chest, at least it wasn't trapped. Okay. Good stuff.
What do you need?
Got a spell. Nice. Anything else? No.
As you say.
Handsome Dirk.
Whatever you say. Don't get so close.
Hello. You don't look like you belong here. Of course not. Don't you recognize your acolytes? Just got here today. Ah, one of them, huh? Get along then. I think I have reached the very zone of the caves, but in the past, unfortunately the time stone was cursed and not always transformed into a beast. Why did Otto transform and not me? Maybe because he was holding the stone and now I'm holding it. Oh shit. Why did I ever agree to this? I met a shady fellow in the caves by the name of Dirk. I'm not entirely sure he can be trusted, but he could turn out to be useful later as I explore this place.
No one has been able to find my cousin for more than a
I'm
week.
listening.
You again, what do you want? How about you come with me? I could use someone who knows how to handle himself, even thought about visiting the future. You're a very handsome man. If I want to see you again, where might I be able to find you? Afraid you're not really my type. Was there something else? How about you come with me? I could use someone who knows how to handle himself, even though thought about visiting the future. Use a little barmy, huh? I think I'll stay right here, thanks. Anything else? Never mind. But he could turn out to be useful later. Okay, we'll talk to him later then.
Go ahead. You're in charge.
Isla. You, what are you doing here?
There's something wrong about you. You're not supposed to be... now.
Nonsense. I'm simply a fresh acolyte. Hail Zoria!
Oh, you're quite good with words, aren't you?
Yes, I have invested a lot of points.
But let's cut to the chase.
Ah, it's the stone you had. Curious. That's a neat trick, telekinesis, and you hid it somehow? Or teleportation? I'd like to learn that. Oh, she took the stone from me. Very perceptive. But don't worry, I'm not stealing it from you. Not exactly. Give me a moment to examine it, though.
It's old. Time magic. But not from the time you're from. Nor from recently.
Is that a word? Yes, it is, and a very strong one. I'm guessing that whoever last used this stone is rather dead at the moment, which is tragic, because I could circumvent most of the curse myself. Not all of it, but it would be no danger to me. I can do nothing about the destruction of magical items while returning you to your time, but I could still return you. How about I take a wild guess? Based on what I can tell from the stone, you came from some other point in time. Whatever you came here to accomplish, you are going to need a way back. And if the one who used the stone previously is now dead, I imagine that either none of the rest of you know how to use it, or you would at least rather not die in the process if you tried. I think that other guy we met earlier here, that character, that handsome character, he might be useful for being the victim of the stone in order for us to go back, I think, or something like that. You could really tell all of that from the stone. Oh, that and the look of terror on your face just after you turned the corner. But look, I have a proposition for you. And what exactly might that be? You are here to do something important. I don't need to know what it is. Really? If none of you know how to activate the stone, or you are too frightened to try, I will do it for you. I can't do anything about the portion of the curse preventing the transport of magic through time, but I will take on the risk of using the stone to begin with.
In exchange, I need you to do something for me.
I imagine whatever it is will be just exactly how I wanted to spend my time today. That seems like a necessary change. What do you need me to do?
I need only the answer to a question. When does the dark moon rise?
Just after supper. Oh, I know this one, but first you must answer my riddle 3. I don't know. After the dark sun sets, you misunderstand. You don't know the answer. Not yet. I hope you survive the journey to find the answer, though. But where am I supposed to? Seek the source of the mists before they grow too thick to pass. Ask when you find it. When does the dark moon rise? Good luck, traveler. Why is he helping me, though? Why? That's the question. Seek the source of the mists before they grow too thick to pass. I never liked these alternate planes and timelines in games. I didn't like it in Pathfinder Kingmaker, this alternate reality. I didn't like it, I think it was what, was it Neverwinter Nights? I don't remember. But I never liked it when I was teleported to some other time frame, timeline, or plane.
I'm listening.
Especially, there is one mechanic I really hate in games. It's when they do it, many games do it. At some point in the game, usually mid-game, they transfer you somewhere and you lose all your equipment. It could be a jail, a jail cell or a prison cell or something like this, like an alternate reality, or you got tricked and dragged and you awake with no equipment. Skyrim. Many games do this stuff. I hate it. This game kinda tried to do something like that, but at least it didn't take all my items away. Just the trinkets. But I never liked it when games do that. Stupid. Time waste.
I go.
Oh shit. Wraiths. Can I even fight wraiths?
What do you need? By steel and stone.
Speak your mind.
Yes.
Let's see how it goes.
Oath nay.
Where are you going, bro? Just come here.
Of course.
They're taking some damage.
Whatever you say. Even the mightiest fall.
I will end them. Don't you have another lick spit if you insist?
That's fine.
I'm listening.
Immune to bleed.
As you say.
Let's see.
Taste steel.
These old
On the
And I don't know if I'm able to rest here to replenish magic. So let's try to avoid using magic as much as possible. Let the melee guys deal with it. Oh, hello. Base price 1000. Why? No protections. These boots are said to have been once worn by Hilevi, demi-goddess of battle. What the fuck? Somehow her spirit infused them with her martial skill as she ascended to divinity, causing them to grant the wearer what the fuck is this word? A preternatural sense of incoming weapon blows. Like her weapons, frenzy and rage, her boots were woven from materials gathered from the corpse of a Diagon. Or Diagon, whatever, whose strange properties contribute to their unusual appearance, but I don't see any magical properties on them. They cost much. Usable, but damn my god. That's the class I want to play with. Okay.
What do you need? You're in charge.
Hello? Nightmare.
Me? I do your bidding.
Yes, I can't move any faster.
I like the granny. The wraiths seem to be not very dangerous, the least I can say. In other games,
Whatever you
wraiths
say.
are terrifying to fight. Okay, so we are gathering armor and weapons from a demigod. Okay, demigod is of battle. Alright, let's see where this leads.
What do you need? Aye. Whatever you say, I go. Go ahead. Aye. I'm listening. By steel and stone!
I welcome pain. Well,
No, no.
Yes.
Actually, should I conserve ammo? I have plenty, to be honest.
Whatever you say. As you say.
you will go where I
I'm
cannot.
listening. Even the mightiest fall. Go ahead.
Yes.
I see the granny is trying to attack stuff, isn't she, on passive? I'm on hold position. That's why.
What do you need? You're in charge.
Found another piece. Let's head back. Oh shit. Let's leave it for last.
Like, go.
All this mist.
Aye.
Have we explored everything? I think so. Let's go back to that big monster, I guess. This place here, it looks like it has a passage here, but
You're in charge.
what are you? Some kind of devil?
What? No, this cannot be. Dreamers do not speak. You do not speak. I must end you now.
We are within a dream? Hold on, can't we just talk like reasonable creatures? like anything else in here is reasonable. Wait, I was sent here to ask a question. I believe it was you I was supposed to ask.
One question. Speak quickly, for soon you speak no more.
I like your voice though. Nice touch. I was wondering if you would like to visit the local tavern with me. Let's not ask any other questions. He says on one question. I think I'm supposed to ask, when does the dark moon rise?
Only when the pendulum ceases to swing. But I would say no more.
Only when the pendulum ceases to swing.
Prepare to be removed.
Shit.
State your will. I welcome pain.
Whatever you say.
What is your wish?
Of course.
I'm listening. As you say.
Oh shit.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, I think I misclicked.
A beer would be nice. Thank you. I'm ready. Off I go.
What? No way. He one-shotted him? Holy fuck. Oh, he kills everything he touches. What the fuck? What?
Again.
Is this supposed to go down this way? What is this place? The sorcerer sent me to a strange locale to find the answer to the riddle. When does the dark moon rise? What the fuck? I can't kill it. Am I supposed to actually? You know what? Let him kill. Wait a minute. Maybe we can use these. Are there any parts in here? Can I use it? This item can only be equipped by demigods. What am I supposed to do with this?
I'm listening.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let it wipe my party and see how that goes.
Satiate my hunger. What? One question. Only when prepares.
Just let him kill us and see what happens.
I did not.
Is it game over?
I'm listening.
Mind.
No, it's not.
You're back from the dreaming. So tell me, when does the dark moon rise?
So the dream ends like that. It was like a dream. Only when the pendulum ceases to swing. Wait a minute. I just died. What in the name of Earth just happened? I will explain in a moment, but first, when does the dark moon rise? Should I lie to her? When the long days end and the eternal night begins. She seems... Maybe this is not a riddle. Maybe she doesn't know the answer. And she's really interested in the answer of this question. Let's lie. Still so cryptic. That brings me no closer than I was. Oh well, we did make a deal and you deserve to understand what you just went through. As I am certain you gathered, you did not truly leave this cave, nor were you sent to any other time. Instead, I sent you to a place between realities, an eternal place that exists in all times. It is called the Dreaming. And why were you unable to visit it yourself? I know of it, but I never expected to see it. It's said that mortals can only reach it by accident. That much is, well, mostly true. No mortal can reach the dreaming using only their desire to see it, but it is possible with help and magic. And where were you unable to visit it yourself? Oh, that, love, is an important question, but I'm afraid it is one that I'm unwilling to answer just yet. Why was the answer to that riddle so important? Oh, the truth of that is something I don't wish... you don't want to reveal this, you don't want to reveal that, fuck you. That's why I lied to you, and you'll never know the true answer, fucking bitch. The truth of that is something I don't wish to burden you with, but I believe you will find out in time. Perhaps one day I will even be the one to tell you, should we meet again, but not now. Maybe I should tell her the truth. We'll do it again. I don't trust her, but I gave her, I don't know, I have, what's the word, I have second thoughts about telling her, lying to her, not giving her the correct answer. Let's do it again. I'm curious. What happens now? I think I have heard enough. We had a deal, though. We still do. Not yet, I still have things to do here. Let's go back. Let's do this again. I'll tell her the truth this time.
I go.
Dreamers to say what? Not one question. Speak quickly. Only when prepared.
Is it really over?
I knew something when it was wrong, and that I should just let him wipe the party when I saw the damage and the one-shots. Like, I thought, okay, this is, there's something going on here.
I'm listening.
Mind.
You're back from the dreaming. So tell me, when does the dark moon rise?
Let's tell her the truth. Only when the pendulum ceases to swing. Oh, that is troubling. Most troubling. But very well, we did make a deal and you deserve to understand what you just went through. Alright, the same is, the rest is the same. Okay. Okay. Why was the answer to that riddle so important? She doesn't say. Perhaps one day I will even be the one to tell you should we meet again, but not now. You will find out in time. I think I have heard enough. We had a deal, we still do. No, I still have things to do here. And the things we have to do here still is talk to that guy back there again.
I go.
Oh, there's traps here. And also loot this place. What the fuck? Why? Oh my god, man.
I'm listening.
We lost some XP here, but we're not doing this one again.
As you say.
Baron?
Don't get so close.
Lily, where are you? What are you doing here? Can I help? Lily, who is she? My betrothed. She was out picking herbs and I saw her come into this place. Whatever the place is. She was out picking herbs. What does she look like? This sounds like the beginning of a bad joke. Darth walks into a cave. What does she look like? About my height, with the most beautiful flowing dark hair, eyes that sparkle like diamonds from within the blackest coal, and a laugh like gold. But no beard. Did you really need to mention the beard? I'm not sure the description is enough to go on. That was very descriptive. I'll look around. I can't imagine what horrible fate might have befallen her. I believe I met the Mad Darth's former self. Ah, it's that dude. The dude that was completely out of his mind. Maybe I can find out more about him as I explore. Ah, I believe I met the Mad Darth's former self in the past. His name is Baron and he seems to have lost his betrothed, Lily. I should search for any sign of Lily in the cavern and report back to Baron. Okay, we can do that. We'll continue next time. Guys, thank you for watching and I'll catch you all next time. Take care, bye bye.